When aliens ejaculated on Earth, their sperm walk around the world, and this sperm is called the soul of those aliens. These soul sperm of aliens goes inside humans and take over their bodies. At the beginning of the movie recap, the aliens are attacking the Earth, and these aliens are called soul aliens, because the soul of these aliens goes inside humans and takes over their bodies. The human body they take over, their eyes change. A round shining light comes into their eyes, which tells them that he is no longer a human, but he has taken over the aliens. Now there were some aliens who are after a girl named Melanie. Aliens surround her, but because she does not want to come under their control, she moves out of the window. The aliens come to her and catch her, and then an alien soul is put inside her. What happens is that, when she comes to her senses, her eyes change completely. Now the alien soul that is put inside Melanie is called Wanda. When her eyes open, she goes near the mirror and sees her face. Meanwhile, Melanie's voice comes from inside her saying, "I am not dead. I am still alive, and this body is mine." Wanda says, "No, now I am in this body, so it is mine." Now Wanda is taken to a girl who is the head of the aliens. She tells her that we have captured the aliens on the body of every person present here. But there are still some people who have escaped from us because they are rebels and fight with us. And the girl in whose body you are, she is also a companion of them. So you give us the information of her other companions with the help of her memories. Tell us where they are. Then Wanda tells that the name of the girl in which I have been put is Melanie. When the aliens were capturing humans, she ran away from her house with her family before that. They could not hide for many days. And when they were about to be caught, Melanie took her brother and ran away from there. She kept escaping. Now when Wanda was going to tell the name of Melanie's brother, Melanie from inside was telling her not to tell the name of my brother. Wanda does not listen to her and tells her brother's name to the head of the aliens. Then when she was sleeping at night, she had many dreams, which were nothing but the memories of Melanie. In the memories, she finds out that Melanie likes a boy who is still alive and a human. The next day, the head tries to find out more information from Melanie's memories. All this was going to a safe place, the rest went away, but Melanie did not go. When she was going there, she was caught, and just ahead of this, I am not able to see anything. Hearing this, the alien's head leaves. Now Wanda gets a thought, which was the thought of a desert where there were huge mountains. Seeing this, Wanda makes a map of that place on a paper. Seeing this, Melanie's voice comes from inside saying, "Don't do this, tear this paper quickly, because if they get their HS on it, they will catch all the humans and kill them." Hearing this, she hides that paper in her pocket. She does not give it to the head of the aliens, as we know that Melanie and Wanda are in the same body, who are able to talk to each other. But no one knows this except them. The head says the information you gave about Melanie's friend was absolutely correct, and we will catch him soon. Now hearing the name of her friend, Wanda immediately attacks her. But this attack is not done by Wanda, but by Melanie inside her because she loves her friend much. The head stops her attack and catches her. She sprinkles a spray in the eyes and makes her conscious. When she comes to her senses, Wanda says, "I don't know how I'm doing this." Means, how did I attack you? Hearing this, the head says that you did not do this, but she did, whose body is inside you. Now you will be put in someone else's body because I will come to this body myself. I will take out all the information I need from this body, from her memories. After it, I will come back to my body. Anyway, now we see that Melanie and Wanda have become friends because both talk to each other, tell their own heart. That's why she tells Wanda to run away from there. So she runs away from there by listening to her. After leaving there, she continues the journey ahead by car. Now Wanda wanted to go somewhere else, but Melanie takes her somewhere else while putting a thought in her. Then suddenly something collides with their car. Due to it, their car turns over. There was a bad accident. Wanda came out and continues the journey ahead on foot. There was a big desert ahead where Wanda keeps moving forward. And then she also comes under a tree and becomes conscious. Actually, Melanie brought Wanda here because this is her uncle's house. Now as she becomes unconscious, her uncle comes there. Melanie had recognized her uncle. That's why she says, "Thank you, uncle, you found us." Now her uncle gives her water, and immediately after it, she opens her eyes and he understands that this is an alien. One of them tries to kill Wanda, but then Melanie shouts from inside, "Uncle, I am Melanie, I am still alive. I am inside it." Due to it, her uncle forbids to kill her. They take her with them where they were living. The place was completely safe where a lot of people are hiding from aliens. Melanie's friend was also here. She becomes happy to see him. But as he sees her eyes, her friend slaps her hard and throws her down. Here she also sees her brother and becomes happy, but no one believes Wanda's words, that Melanie is still alive inside her. That's why they locked her at a place. When the head finds out that Wanda has run away from here, she becomes furious. That's why she starts looking everywhere, and she also finds that paper, on which Wanda had made pictures of mountains with the memories of Melanie. And this was the same mountain where all these people are hidden. Now in these mountains, people are peaceful and safe. They do farming inside and also have water. For the rays of the sun, they use mirrors. With its rays, they give their crops to the rays of the sun so that their crops grow. Along with this, they also go out and steal things from the store and bring them with them. Now when Melanie's brother asks Wanda, "Is she still alive inside you?" She says, "Yes, your sister Melanie is still alive inside me." Hearing this, her brother also feels that my sister is alive inside Wanda. That's why they become friends, and now two people trust Wanda. One is her uncle and the other is her brother. Now when they were eating together, Wanda is asked, "How old are you?" To which she replies that thousands of years, and I have lived on many planets. But among them, the planet means this world is the most beautiful, but it is as difficult to live here. That's why Melanie's friend comes here, who starts attacking Wanda because he wants to kill her. He hates aliens because many of his friends were killed by alien. And he felt that because he is also an alien, it is a threat to us. He was about to kill her. That's when Melanie's brother says, "If you kill her, you will kill Melanie too." Because she is still alive inside her, but still he doesn't believe it. That's why when Wanda is alone, he goes to her and tries to get close to her. Seeing this, Melanie inside her slaps him. Seeing this, his friend understands that Melanie is still alive inside Wanda. Actually, he did it on purpose, that if I try to come close to another girl, then Melanie will never be able to tolerate this and will show her anger. And now he is convinced. Now a boy comes here who starts talking to Wanda because they had become friends. They started liking each other, but there was a difficult thing here, that Melanie is also in Wanda's body. Who doesn't like this boy, but likes her friend? That's why when Wanda starts going to her friend, Melanie forbids her to do this, because of which Wanda has to listen to her and she doesn't go near him. Now one day Wanda sees that there is not a single person, and while looking for them, she comes to a place like a lab where she gets everything, but they were doing an operation. They were actually removing the souls of aliens from the human body through the operation, so that by removing those souls, they revive the humans again and leave those souls too, but they can't do that. Because whenever they remove those souls, they are killed immediately. When Wanda sees this, she becomes furious as well as sad, because all these souls were members of her family. After it, she starts running away from there, although Melanie tries to stop her, but she doesn't stop. She tells Melanie to shut up and get out of her. After it, she goes to a place and sits there. She sits there hungry, thirsty and sad for a long time. When her uncle comes to her and starts apologizing while saying, "From today we will not bring anyone here as a prisoner. I guarantee you this, I promise." Wanda says while being sad, "But why should I believe you?" He says, "Because I also believed you when you came here." Now it is shown that Melanie's brother is sick because when the crop was cut, his leg gets injured. Because of this, he has an infection on his leg, and if his treatment is not done, he will die. Although there was a doctor here who was trying to treat him, but he didn't get better with it. Now Wanda wants to save Melanie's brother. For this, they need the medicines that aliens use for their treatment. That's why Wanda goes to a hospital and steals all the medicines and brings them with her. When Melanie's brother is treated with these medicines, he gets absolutely fine. Now Wanda had helped him, that's why everyone here likes her. Along with that, she goes shopping with people in the mall because she is an alien, so she won't even take a rupee for shopping. When these people are coming back with shopping stuff, they find the head of the aliens on the way. She puts a gun on them, but before she shoots them, Uncle comes from behind and shoots her a bullet and injures her. After it, they capture her and take her with them. She was now in their custody. Now the head felt that they will kill me, but Wanda comes here and talks to them, and decides not to kill her. Now after this, Wanda goes to the doctor and says, "I know how to remove the soul from a body. You have killed so many people by trying." She tells the doctor how to remove the soul. Here she first removes the soul from the body of the head, but every person standing around was unhappy, because they don't want to remove the soul from her body and wanted to end her because she killed a lot of people. On it, Wanda says, "No, this is already bad, so please don't think like this. Now I don't want anything like this to happen, and when this head will reach its planet, many of your generations will have died." Wanda says, "You remove these souls, although they don't have to be removed. They just have to be convinced with love." Until then, they remove the alien soul of the head and put it in a silver bowl. As the alien soul comes out of the head, the real soul in the body becomes alive. She says while crying that I was screaming inside for a long time, but no one was listening to my voice. After it, the alien soul of the head is sent to another planet. And now the time comes when Wanda's soul had to be removed from Melanie's body. But her friend doesn't want this because he loves her so much, although Wanda also loves. But she can't lose Melanie forever for her love, that's why she starts removing her soul. But then Melanie also forbids her to do this, but she doesn't listen to her. Wanda's soul is being removed from her. After this, we see that as Wanda opens her eyes, her soul wakes up in the body of the other girl. But she doesn't like this at all. She says, "What did you do? You did the same thing again. You put me in someone else's body. You repeated the first thing again." But the doctor and the rest of the people tell her that the body in which we have put you was about to die, and if we had not put your soul in it, this body would have died. Now seeing Wanda alive again, everyone there becomes happy. Also, Wanda's friend gets her love back. After it, Melanie, her friend, Wanda and her friend were very happy because now they become two couples. Then one night when they were going somewhere by car, suddenly alien's car comes in front of their car, from which an alien comes out and puts a gun at them. They understand that they are humans and calls out to his companions while saying, "Come here, there are humans." When his companions come to him, they are surprised to see that they are also all humans. Now Melanie says, "We thought there was no one left except us." Then the man who was in front of her says, "We also felt the same. But we had found 3 groups of humans and today it was 4. After it, they all are happy to meet each other. Here this story recap concludes.